The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. He might want another play. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
I gotta remember who you got Florida. That's right. That's right. That's right.
3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down.
Ooh, good play. I'm tripping. How did I do that? I'm tweaking.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Pulled down for the tackle.
I love it. The defense brings.
Now you know I ain't gonna let that boy get off. Knowing what he do.
Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
I'm about to say, ain't no way in hell.
Right into the teeth of double coverage. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they got the 1st down at the 39.
Let's get shit going.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Caught near the sticks. It's on.
Ooh, break out of it.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm a play caller nowadays, man. I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's looking to throw on third.
Oh, it was right there. No.
Close to the marker. It's Sturdivant. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass. It's Lagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion.
And you'll see him. Come on, I know that's the receiving back. Let's get it.
On third down, he drops to throw.
He outran him. That Wilson. Yeah.
At the 40, there he goes.
Good play.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink.
Let's go, boys. Y'all know what time it is.
They got a field goal in their back pocket.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
No. I should have stayed up.
Finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Dropping back, it's Mateer. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabs it in the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Out of the gun, the inside give. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Bagway. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turns it loose deep. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where we're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Sends it back in motion. And back to the air on second down. And he's got it in the end zone.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, running back on the move. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Under fire. And the defense got him at the 27. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Turns it loose. Complete to the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the move is the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Quarterback extends the play. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Ott. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Mateer. Trying to beat the D deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Got it behind the line. It's up. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air. It's Lagway. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Leaves it with the running back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Pressure coming. There he goes. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happens? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Here he goes. Inside the... Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Oh, better look out! Oh, look out on the right! He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
He leaves it with his back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Livingston. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too. First down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Spits it out to the back. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tatum. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a gap. It's up. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Quickly out to the tight end. Jinging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ott. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. They get to the line quickly.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Tatum. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. That's caught. It's Tatum. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Here comes the offense on second down. Still looking. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Makes the grab. It's Livingston. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
From the gun, give on the inside. Stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking downfield to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, then you're going to have time to throw.
And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal. But got some room headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all
How the hell you get that? That's crazy.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys.
It probably surprised your ass.
Running backs on the ground, that's way too easy.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again.
I went right past you.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Ooh, we got us a gain now, Jimmy.
Just trading body shots and haymakers.
And we talked about it.
All right, that was crazy. I was like, what the hell?
Great teams going at it. Who's going to make the plays late? Who's not going to make the plays? But we knew this was going to be a huge battle because these teams are so good and so evenly matched.
And that extra point was good.
That was too funny.
Here in the
Out of all things that can happen.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college.
All right, boys, let's quit playing around. Let's go ahead and win this.
Could fall under that category. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program
that was just a hit.
They might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the run, it's on. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He's back at the 29-yard line. 2nd down.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You've got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Breaks into the open.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Might be calling a hot route. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. Headed to the end zone. All the way in for the touchdown.
That's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. Quarterback gets a first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Here's a throw downfield late. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0.
Hey, Fonz. Hey, I fucked around. I hurt that nigga for real for a minute. I was about to say, damn, that's wild.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able